We're about to dig in. Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome back to Sheri Proof. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new, welcome. And if you're already a part of the Sheri Proof family, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Sheri. I am a licensed skincare consultant, among many other things. But that means that I'm a skincare enthusiast, a skincare junkie, a makeup junkie, a body care junkie, all things beauty related junkie. And now, over the last couple months, kind of going down the rabbit hole of the perfume junkie. We'll see how that pans out, but you get the idea. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I want to wish all of you and your families a blessed, a successful, a healthy, and a safe 2024. If you've been following me for a while, you know that Sephora sees me twice a year, mainly during the Sephora VIB sales, unless there is some item that I absolutely need outside of that period, or if there is a random sale or a discount that I could use on something that I've been needing. Those would be the times that I will actually purchase from Sephora. I placed, I think, 3 orders, and I just put everything into the largest box that they sent me. And I opened a couple things. I have been using a couple things since I got it, but most of it I haven't even tried yet. Whatever I have a first impression on, I will be sure to let you know. So starting with, I think what would have probably been like the largest item in terms of size in the box, and that's this Sol de Janiero kit. And I honestly have no idea why I purchased this. It was kind of interesting to me, but several years ago I promised myself I wasn't going to spend any more money on this brand, just because it's been disappointing for the price. And yeah, to cut a long story short, that's kind of what happened, right? When I opened the box and I was like, oh right, I checked out with this in my cart. So I said, you know what? Who knows, maybe, I'm going to try this. I'm going to have a different opinion. And let me tell you about the good and the bad and the ugly when it comes to this particular kit. So first of all, the value of the kit, the overall value of the items was 70 US, but the price of it was 48 US before the discount. So I mean, at the end of the day, still not too bad, but these are body care items, and for what they are, we'll see. Now, this is coming from somebody who has been like a Bath and Body Works junkie for many years. So I usually compare anything body care related, like body washes, body creams, and so on to that. I have found things that I've loved more than Bath and Body Works at a higher price point, but I can actually feel like the luxury, and I could say, okay, yes, the price is worth it, and I could splurge on those things from time to time. This, I'm not so sure. So first of all, in that kit, I got 3 items. We got the body cream, and this is actually a nice hefty size. We got the perfume mist, which is this, and then we also got like a mini body wash, and I am like a real body wash girl, so this is the item that I will tend to go through fastest, right? Like, for example, there was the Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale, and I had my friend over there like, seriously, just pick me up a whole bunch of the cheapest body washes. Because this is just a side note, I usually restock at least once a year my body washes from Bath and Body Works, and I buy like a huge box, and that lasts me a long time. So yeah, this is the size of it. Now, the scent of this, I think, is the reason why I put it in the cart. So I was seeing like a lot of people reviewing this and saying that it smells like Baccarat Rouge. So that was like the first thing I wanted to try, and I could absolutely see why. Now, mind you, I do not have Baccarat Rouge 540. However, I do have the Maison Alhambra dupe that a lot of people say is, a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540. And the DNA of the scent of this and that, I can absolutely see. Now, that particular perfume, I didn't really like on me, but on my husband, like I want to eat him up when he wears that. However, this one, to me, it has the same DNA. I can tell that it's family. I can tell that, okay, I get where they are getting the inspiration for this fragrance. But this one feels to me a little bit more feminine. So I do really like the scent. So when I smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this one can work, because I used to feel like the Sol de Janiero scents, yeah, I could get it at Bath and Body Works for a much cheaper price. So I fell in love with the scent. That's number 1. This one is their skin renewing body wash. This one is a more creamy body wash. I have enjoyed it. I do enjoy it. As you can see, like I really used a lot out of this. I've been squeezing the bottle. I took this on a little trip that we took as a family a couple weeks ago, and I really do enjoy it. I love how it feels on the body and everything, but it is nothing to write home in terms of like makes my skin revolutionary different or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, I will enjoy it, but as you can guess, I will not be purchasing a full size of that. The cream as well, I really do like the scent of this, and it does feel nice. I'm not gonna lie, it really does feel nice. You can actually see that I have made quite a dent when it comes to this cream so far, and it is like not too thick, it's not too thin. It really leaves the skin feeling nicely hydrated. I will definitely enjoy this. I wouldn't repurchase a full size. I just can't see myself spending that much when it feels good, but it doesn't feel like worth the money for me. Again, I really do enjoy the scent. I'll tell you all about the smell just now and the longevity. And then of course there is this, and I've been spraying this in my hair, my body, and so on. The thing is, it's obvious that the products have been made to layer, right? Just like a lot of fragrance products, especially when there is a family, you always come out best in terms of the longevity of the fragrance, the potency, you know, when you can layer everything. So that's exactly how I've been using this. I'll do the wash, then cream down my entire body, and then spray this. Love the scent. Love the smell. My husband loves it on me, but he started calling this the 10-minute perfume because, guys, this disappears. Now that could really just be me because everybody's body chemistry is different. But that's the other thing, like everybody and their mother and their sister and their grandmother is raving about Sol de Janiero. And for the price, okay, the products are fine. They are good. There's nothing wrong with the quality, how they feel, how they work on the skin and all of that. But give me a little bit more longevity now. Please and thanks. But yeah. But guys, that is not the worst part. I apparently put a whole next body wash from Sol de Janiero. So this was not a part of the kit. So this is what a full size of their body wash will actually look like. It's not too bad. This is a 13 fluid ounce size, and this is the Balm Dia Bright Clarifying AHA BHA body wash. Again, this was something that I had put in my loves list. I probably saw a couple of videos, and I usually do this before the Sephora sale. Like, I'll just put a whole set of stuff in my loves list so that when I'm actually ready to check out, I'm kind of editing my loves list and see like, what do I really want to buy? So I picked this up. Again, I am using it. I spend my money for it. But let me tell you guys about the smell of this one. So if you've used the L'Occitane shower oil, the almond oil, as soon as I poured this out, I was like, wait. Is this L'Occitane? It smells like very similar to that, and that is something that I love. Like, I usually buy one bottle of that a year. That's like a splurge item for me, but absolutely worth it. Beautiful product, and the scent of this just makes me feel like I'm using that. But this one was interesting because this has AHAs and BHAs in it, which I'm not opposed to in body wash. Actually really good, especially if somebody that has like strawberry skin and other types of issues on the skin, maybe hyperpigmentation, some acne on the body and so on. Body washes with these ingredients can help. Of course, when you put it on your body, you need to leave it on for a few minutes to really get like the actual impact of those exfoliating acids. And I have been using this for quite a while. I will say that it is nice. I am enjoying it. I can feel a difference like in my legs and so on, but not a difference that I couldn't have gotten with probably other products that I have. And I will finish this, but again, I wouldn't repurchase. Next is this kit from Caliray. This is their Staycation Prime and Set Duo, and this is what it looks like. Now, I picked this up because this is one of those products that a lot of people have been raving about. Some people have been raving about the primer, some people have been raving about the setting spray, and then when I saw this, so it was like a $64 value, and the price of it was $42 US before the discount. So I said, okay, great, I will take it up and try it. I can't believe that I've had this for so long and I've only tried this twice. I tried it like once last week, and then today I have it on again under my makeup. So these are what the sizes look like. Not too bad actually. The primer is their full size, and the setting spray is a travel size. So this is a 60 ml bottle. Like I said, I have it on today under my makeup, and I wore it once before. By the time that I wore it before, I use it at night, so I haven't really been able to give this like a full day wear test to see what I think, to see if the hype is real. What I will say though is I really like the feeling of this primer. It is a silicone based primer, but it goes on like really smooth, like really smooth, and I love that because my skin is not skinning these days, and let's just put it that way. So, you know, I need a little bit of extra assistance, and I haven't really been using primers because I don't really have an issue with texture so much on my skin. I actually just use setting spray before I apply my foundation, and that has been working for me the majority of the time. So my primers haven't really been getting a lot of use. But what I wanted to say about this is that if you are sensitive to citrus or your skin has like allergies to citrus, you may want to avoid this. Now, I don't have a problem with it. It has a beautiful, very mild, refreshing citrus scent. It was the first thing I noticed, like when I was applying it. Of course, it dissipates very, very quickly, but I wanted to mention that. And the mist on this is pretty lovely. So like, did you guys get to see that? And I'm like wasting my spray. Yeah. And of course, when you're applying your setting spray, you want to keep it like a nice distance from your face so that the mist will fall over your face like a veil, you know, evenly, so that you could get the best application as opposed to getting like dots and bigger globlets of liquid on your face. That's really going to mess up your makeup as opposed to help it. Yeah. If you guys really want a more detailed review, I'll probably review it on Instagram maybe, or come back. If it really impresses me, it will show up in a favorites video. Okay, next I have two things from Tom Ford. I kind of showed you guys this on an Instagram story, I think. So I'm trying to remember now if this came in like right at the end of the sale or right after the sale. I purchased these because they were 50% off. So they were in the sale section. And several of my favorite YouTubers, when it comes to makeup, they always rave about this Tom Ford Traceless foundation stick. And while they talked a lot about it, I just wasn't going to pay 90 US for a foundation without trying it before. And I usually eyeball everything. I eyeball my shades and all of that. And I did eyeball my shade. The shade that I got in both of them is 8.7 Golden Almond, and I am wearing the foundation stick on my face today. I absolutely love this, and I love this so much that I went back to buy more, especially of the foundation stick. Realized that the shade was sold out. I couldn't find the shade on Nordstrom. Like a lot of the shades were selling out when people started to realize that it seems as though Tom Ford was discontinuing this like well-loved product. So I got it on Tom Ford's site. And my backups are on the way to me. What I love about this foundation stick is that it really wears beautifully on my oily skin. And the thing about it is a lot of the people who were recommended it were people with very dry skin. Another reason why I hesitated to get this, as well as the fact that generally like foundation sticks tend to be like creamier, so not necessarily like the best thing for oil control. But I have been in love with this. I've been using this like crazy, and also because my skin, although the seborrheic dermatitis has, you know, eased up a lot, it left me with the worst hypopigmentation. And what has remained after that intense scaling, especially on the lower part of my face, Lord have mercy. Like, not every foundation is going to work in terms of like all the different parts of my face, and this has been working really well. I also picked up the liquid. The liquid is nice. This one actually feels even thinner on the skin. Oh, and both of them feel very lightweight. This one feels even thinner, and I guess like they intended that people with more oily skin would purchase this one because this is a Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. Again, I also have tried this before and I do like it. Interestingly enough though, I actually like the stick even more, but I have been enjoying both of them. If you're still able to grab these at that clearance price, because I think when it's gone, it's gone. If you've been wanting to try it, now would definitely be the time to try to pick it up. All right, let's see what else I picked up. Okay, so I picked up the Tower 28 Serum Concealer, and the shade that I picked up is 11.0 OC. I think that's the shade. So this is what the product looks like, and the packaging I also picked up from Tower 28. It's somewhere in this box. I probably don't need to show you guys it, but their mascara, probably the only Sephora mascara that I've repurchased within the last year. I really do love that mascara. In general, drugstore mascaras do it for me. I don't really need higher end, but I really love the Tower 28 after trying it from one of the Sephora Favorites kits. So I picked it up during the sale, and this concealer, guys, I have to tell you that I have been loving this concealer. I have been using this quite a bit. The color is really great. I do have it on under my eyes today. Number two, Chloe Morello did a video the other day, you know, like a reel where she was like kind of talking to brands and telling them, listen, every single concealer is going to crease. Stop saying creaseless, you know, and that has been my experience. Some concealers will crease faster than others, because remember, we have lines under our eyes. Now, there are ways to minimize that, as many makeup artists will know, but I do find that there are some concealers that just like literally they crease even after setting quickly. For example, the Givenchy concealer, I love how creamy, how hydrating that feels under my eyes, but it creases way too fast for me. This, however, I find is a real good middle. It is hydrating enough for me, but it doesn't crease as quickly as many other concealers do. And that's the reason why I have been using this a bunch. And I picked up one palette. It's the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. Like people were saying, like, although you have so many nudes, like you need this, you need this, you need this. The packaging of it is stunning. I have used this and I'm going to tell you, no, you don't need it. You do not need the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I said it. Okay. Is it beautiful? Yes, of course. Natasha Denona makes a gorgeous, gorgeous shadows. I mean, just like look at those. The formulas in here work beautifully. Shades do have a really good pigment, and this has like a little bit more cool tone leaning, which is not an issue for me. It's like not so cool tone that I can't wear it. I am actually wearing the palette on my eyes today and I do enjoy it. However, I really didn't need this palette. It's not impressive enough. Like this shade in the middle there, yeah, Natasha, I want a palette or maybe one of those minis with everything in that formula. Stunning, absolutely beautiful. But I think that if you are anything darker than my complexion, this palette will be useless for you in terms of like how much shades or combinations that you can actually do with this. If you're my skin tone or lighter, yes, you will definitely get some use. But if you are going to pick this up, if you're thinking about picking it up, like I hope that you're really, really in love with it. I highly, 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 highly recommend the Natasha Denona Dream palette, the My Dream palette. Mwah, beautiful. That one works lovely, especially on melanin skin. A lovely array of shades. I love that one way more than I love this one. Will I get use out of it? Yes. Do I regret purchasing it? Yeah. I think most of what else is in here, like I haven't tried it, so hopefully this video is not going to be much longer. Yeah. This one is one of the Sephora Favorites kits, the Sparkly Clean kit. And I always like to pick up these kits because in general, I find them to be good value. There was another one that I wanted to pick up, but I decided like too late. And by the time I went back, like the next morning, it was already sold out. I said, you know what, whatever. But these kits, you get like some full size, some travel size items. And I find that it actually works out really, really well. Especially if there was something that you've been thinking about purchasing or trying and you really didn't want to invest the amount for the full size, because I mean Sephora ain't selling, you know, cheap stuff. You know, so this one included the Freck Cactus Water. This is their cleansing lactic acid toner, and that was actually pretty unique because you don't really find that many toners that contain lactic acid. Like glycolic acid tends to be way more popular when it comes to AHA toners, and now you're finding a lot more PHA toners. You will also find BHA toners, but not so much lactic acid. So this is what these size look like. Like that's a decent size for somebody to figure out like if this is working for them and what they think about it. It also included a regular size, a full size of the Merit lipstick in the shade L'Avenue. And guys, when it comes to lipstick formulas, within the last couple years, this has been one of my favorites. I know a lot of people, you know, are still not on like the regular lipstick train. Like y'all wear regular lipsticks. Like, are you guys doing now? You're still doing liquid lipsticks or more waterproof things, or are you doing lip glosses? I'd love to know. Leave a comment down below. But I really do like this formula. So when I saw that she was getting like a new one in here, that was a win for me. It also included the Say blush. This is the Dew blush in Chili. And I didn't try this formula yet, and I have been getting into cream blushes as well. So I am excited to try this. And then we also got a couple other little things. This is from Caliray. This is their glazed and infused plumping glassy lip trip. And this is the shade Tacky Tuesday. So this is what it looks like. We also got the Kosas Airbrow. I forgot this wasn't here because I've been wanting to try this. So yeah, I need to take this out and put this on my desk. So I'm going to remember to use this because I really want to try this. And the other thing in here is from Rose Ink. And I think this is what, a mascara, right? Yeah, it is. So this one is a mascara. Interesting one. It's kind of reminding me of something, but yeah, we'll see. This next item is also another kit that I picked up from Sephora Favorites, and this is their Lash Stash to go. Again, this one is a kit with 5 mascaras. Yeah, 5 mascaras. And it was a nice way to try out, you know, is there a formula or something that I'm missing out? Like I told you, I have been preferring drugstore mascaras, but this one contained a couple interesting ones. So let's see. So I think like every kit tends to have this. So we have the infamous Too Faced BTS mascara in there, which is a mascara that I have loved for many years. I just found that it wasn't necessary to pay the price for it anymore. This one is the Tartlet Tubing Mascara. This tube is so cute, like the little lavender. Very, very interesting. And by the way, tubing mascaras have been a game changer for somebody like me. Like if you have somebody that has sensitive eyes that water very, very easily, you have allergies, and that's the place where you get all the action and so on. Tubing mascaras have been, yeah, they have been it. I've really been loving them. The next one is from Milk Makeup. And this is their Rise, Lift, Length and Volume Mascara. So why am I feeling like I didn't hear about this before? And the next one is from Benefit, and this is their FanFest Mascara. And then the fifth one is from Lancome, and this is their Idol Mascara. The good thing about this kit, and the other reason why I purchased it, is because I paid 28 US before the discount for the kit that contained like pretty good sizes of those 5 mascaras, but you also get a gift certificate so that I could actually redeem this for a full size of whichever one of those mascaras that I decided that I really do like. That was like a nice bonus. Now usually during the Sephora sale, a lot of people take that opportunity to purchase bigger ticket items such as fragrance. But since I've been getting into Arabian perfumes, I have been spending my fragrance money there because I'm getting way more bang for my buck. And I think I'm good in terms of the perfumes from Sephora. However, this particular kit caught my eye, so I decided to try it. And this is the Kilian Mini Discovery Set. So this is what it looks like. And it comes with 5 of their fragrances in these little travel size sprays. Now, I wanted to try this because I feel like a lot of people rave about Kilian perfumes, but I just didn't want to spend any money. Have you guys seen the prices of Kilian perfumes? I mean, if they're good, I have no problem spending my money. So I picked it up specifically because of Angel Share. I think that people say that one is the perfume that Camera by Latifah, which is viral, is inspired by. And then the other one that I was really interested in trying is the Love Don't Be Shy, because that one I think is like a signature scent for a lot of people. So I did try those two. The other perfumes in here are Princess. So this one is the Love Don't Be Shy, and the other one is Love Don't Be Shy Ooh Fresh. So I'm guessing it's like 2 different scents from the collection. And then they also have Good Girl Gone Bad in here, along with Angel Share. So those are the 5 fragrances inside here. And I have only tried the Love Don't Be Shy and the Angel Share. And I'm just going to let you guys know that neither of these impressed me. All right. It could just be me. It could just be me. But I just letting you all know, right? Okay. Let's see. I also purchased a lot of stuff from Sephora collection. And they had this Sephora by Sigma Brush Liquid Cleanser. This is what it looks like, and I actually have been enjoying a lot of the Sephora brush cleansers, their dry shampoo and so on, because I have repurchased those. So I picked up this to try to see like if it's different or something like that. And then I also picked up, this one is like the small size, or the regular size I should say, of their dry shampoo for the brushes. So then these next two are jumbo sizes. This is the Sephora Deep Cleaning Brush and Sponge Shampoo. And then I also picked up a jumbo size of their Daily Brush Cleaner Spray. So I really love this. I use this a lot. This is one of those sprays that you spray onto like a paper towel, and then you can rub your brush in it and it's going to clean it off. Really good for like in between washes or in between uses of different products and so on. So I use this a lot because I had the regular size, and then I saw they had the jumbo size. Plus, during the sale, you were getting 30% off Sephora collection items, and their stuff is already really well priced. So it's really a bonus to purchase these Sephora collection items during the sale. I did get some backups of the makeup setting spray, which I do like. And during the sale, the price is like just too cheap. not get, and I picked up a bunch of the powders. I love these powders. Sephora Collection Micro Smooth Multitasking Baked Face Powder. The shade that I wear all over my face is 35, so that's the powder that I actually do have on to set the Tom Ford foundation. And Deidre and I were talking sometime before the sale, and we were saying like, what is our shade in this powder to use under the eyes? And I had purchased a shade, I don't know, maybe last year, the year before. It was way too light, so I ended up giving that away. So this time I decided to pick up shade 30, and I have been using it, and it's a really, really lovely shade. Shade 30. I don't have it here because it's already in my makeup drawer. I don't have it on under my eyes today though, but I have been wearing it. So I did pick up, like the majority is 35, and I just pick up one of the shade 30. And then this was also a like long time Sephora Collection item. This is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. And this was another item. Deidre messaged me and she's like, Sheri, why did we stop using this? She started to use it again recently, and I had placed one in my order and I forgot about it. So this one is 11.5 Butterscotch. I think I used the shade before, but I think I used maybe 2 or 3 shades from this concealer years ago, and it was really nice. So I wanted to try it again to see if I do like it. By the way, I did see that Sephora has come out with another new concealer, and a lot of people have been raving about it. I'm not going to buy it now. I have enough things to try, but I will eventually try it. But I'd love to hear your comments. If you have tried it, let me know. And then I picked up another one of the Sephora tape. So this really is one of the best makeup tapes and least aggressive on the eye area. So this is the product that you put, like if you really need help for your guidance for your wing liner, or maybe because of the particular shape of the eyeshadow that you're doing. This is really good to have. So I had one before and I just picked up another. I should have picked up a couple more because it's out of stock right now. And I hope that they're not discontinuing the item because it was like $5 or something. You guys thought I was joking about the Sephora dry shampoo. Like, I have more here. So in this bag, this is my backup of the Tower 28 mascara, and also from the Sephora collection, I have here the Sephora Colorful Crayon Shadow and Liner. So I don't know if you guys ever tried these, but these are so good. The quality is excellent, and they have a bunch of shades and colors. So you can use this as your eyeshadow, as your eyeliner. If you want to create a base to put shadow on top of it, they have a black, a matte brown. So I actually have here the matte brown, I believe, because I have a black somewhere. Oh, and these are also waterproof and they are excellent. But I also picked up 2 in this shade, which is called Cafe, I think shade 35. This is what it looks like. I wanted to use this for under my brow because I don't know if you all realize, but I don't ever carve out my brows. I don't have time for that. Like when I'm doing makeup, I always looking for the slipshod quickest way to do my face, like to get ready for anything. The times then I will actually sit down and carve out my brows to do makeup is like if I have a function like a wedding or a photo shoot or something like that. That's the only time. Other than that, I don't do that. So I figured like this might be something that could probably help me do that a little bit quicker. So I am going to try it for that, and I'll let you guys know. In here I picked up quite a bit of perfume samples of some higher end perfumes as well, but there is one particular one that I picked up that I wanted to mention, and that's this one. This is the Tom Ford Cherry Smoke. So I did get this sample and I want to try it simply because Maison Alhambra, Latafa, etc., a lot of the Arabian companies have dupes to Tom Ford. So I wanted to have this, you know, just in case I need to compare it to something. And I almost forgot this. So the Sephora Pro brushes, guys, excellent quality. Now you also have to be careful because Sephora has a lot of different brushes, different qualities. The ones that you want to look for are the Sephora Pro brushes. I have purchased several of the individual brushes over the years. I have never had to throw one out. The quality is great. They blend beautifully. They work well. I have mainly face brushes. I have tried a couple of the eye brushes. I think the eye brushes would have been like my first set. I was very particular with the ones that I purchased simply because I have hooded eyes. So when I'm purchasing like individual brushes for my eyes, I tend to like to purchase brushes that I know is going to work for my eye shape and so on. The face brushes I can highly recommend. So when I saw this set, and this was their Pro brush set, during the sale, I had to pick it up. So the value of the brushes in here is $204 US, but the actual kit was $95 US, and then you got 30% off on that. So this is the case that it came in, and then the brushes came in this gorgeous case when you open it up, this is what it looks like. So I haven't tried any yet. As you guys can see, it's brand new, but I'm not worried about this purchase at all because the Sephora Pro brushes are really, really good quality. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brushes for 90 US, less 30%. That was a really good deal when you consider that a lot of their face brushes are like 20 something, 30 something US dollars each. All right, let's see what else inside here. Okay, I have a couple powder items to show you guys, and then we're almost through. So the Givenchy Prism Libre powder, beautiful, beautiful product. It is pricey, but I think it's worth it, especially if you can get a discount off of it. So the blushes came out, and shout out to Trisha, who was like, Sheri, I need this, because I saw when these launched, and I was like, I can hold off. I have enough blushes. You know, the colors look nice, but I don't know about this like loose blush thing. I don't know if I want to go down that road. And then Trisha sends me a message. She's like, Sheri, I got it. The formula is so beautiful. And I said, okay. So I picked up one, and the shade that I got is shade 3. This is the coral shade, and I haven't tried it on my face yet. I just did like a little swatch. The shade is absolutely beautiful. So there is the same concept where there are 4 different shades of coral in here. You pour it out and then you swirl it together, and then of course it looks different on everybody. So this is what the packaging looks like. I don't want to turn it too much to you because the top is actually a mirror, which I thought was a genius, because I mean, well, really, is it? Because I don't know how many people like take blush with them in their travel bag to reapply, unless it's actually there because you are going to apply it somewhere and you need this mirror. But the mirror on it though is actually pretty good. So I will be trying it and I'll let you guys know if it's worth it. But you know, based on Trisha's reviews of products that she's recommended me before, I'm sure I'm going to fall in love with this, and probably like her, I'll put more shades on my loves list. This is from a brand called CL, I think it's the name, and this is actually an SPF powder. Now, let me just preface by saying that this is not intended to be my main SPF, and I do not recommend that you use SPF powders as your main SPF unless you are planning to cake it on layers and layers and layers. The powder has to be thick off of your skin to really give the SPF number protection. So powder SPFs are not great for being your main protection, but they are good to have like for touch-ups and so on during the day. So I thought that was interesting because I could actually purchase a shade, and this one is shade 03. I didn't try it yet, but the packaging is gorgeous. Like, look at that. And so yeah, I'm hoping that it's not too yellow or too orange. So let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So this is the shade, and it has like a distinctive smell. Like, I can't tell what it's reminding me of. Not necessarily something I want to smell though. Let's hope it dissipates when you apply it on the skin. But yeah, so I will be trying this because this will be a really good powder to have with me in my bag, especially for touch-ups, so that I'm touching up and I'm getting like a little bit of SPF too. But will I repurchase this? I don't know, we'll see. I have to be absolutely in love with it. Very easily, we will end this video with the most disappointing purchase from this haul. And that's the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Switch Pressed Brightening and Setting Powder. And this is the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. Now, the original powder, the loose powder, phenomenal powder. I love it. I've tried many powders. It's still one of the best loose setting powders, baking powders, etc, etc, etc. So I had really high hopes for this. This is one of the items that was in my loves list as soon as I saw it announced, because I was like, oh my goodness, is this going to be like a pressed version of the powder that we all loved? And then because of the pink shade, which everybody is using, I was like, okay, I'll pick out the pink shade, you know, and we'll see how it goes. And I was so excited. I'm so sorry that I did not look at reviews before purchasing this, because I don't know whose idea it was. Like, to pass this into production and marketing. Okay, granted, maybe there are some people that might like this. But first of all, this is the packaging. Really nice. It's very thick for a compact, but it feels like very substantial. And when you open it, there is the powder, there is a mirror, and at the back, there is this tiny Huda sponge. Now, this is the color of the powder. So this is what it looks like. You kind of see the pink tint there, which I have no problem with actually. My issue with this is that using this to set under my eyes, this thing has like specks of literal glitter in it. This thing, and you're probably not going to see it on my hand, but it has like specks of glitter. You could, maybe there you can kind of see, it has a kind of sheen as well. And I'm like, okay, we don't want our under eyes to look dry, but I don't want it to look like I kind of tried to put highlight under my eye. Plus there are like some literal glitter specks in there. And I'm like, oh, why we did this? Why we didn't just take the original powder, just like press it? Like, to me, that's a no-brainer. So I hate this. Like, I pulled it out of the box as soon as the shipment came because this is one of the first things I wanted to try, and I was just so disappointed. I was upset. I was real upset. I was like, nah man, Huda. Nah man. So I may like give this away because I'm not going to use this. This looks terrible under my eyes. And I'm not really talking about the color because I can make it like literally I'm looking at it and I could see like this sheen. Maybe people who want like a very glowy powder like all over their face might be using this, given that the other one is more matte. I don't know, maybe that was the intention. Again, I didn't really look at reviews and stuff, and yeah, that was the out on my part. Hi guys, editing Sheri here, and I just realized that I completely forgot to show this as part of the haul. So I did pick up the updated version of the Lancome Tinty Doll foundation. You all know that is my #1 foundation of all time. And I did have to do some research because my regular shade is 450 Suede N. So according to Lancome, my shade in the new updated formula is going to be 410N, which is the shade that I picked up. So this is what it looks like, and just for comparison, let me show you what my actual original bottle looks like as well. So this one's the original formula, which I absolutely love. This one is the new one, and stay tuned guys because I'll let you know. So far I wore the new formula once, and I wore it for 14 hours, and guys, it did not disappoint. I honestly couldn't believe it, but I want to do a wear test with both of them side by side to really check the shade, the wear, the performance, see if there's really a difference in terms of my overall thoughts. But based on just that one wear, Lancome is it. Lancome is it. So if you stay till the end of this video, bravo. Thank you so much for watching. Again, let me know in the comments down below if there's anything from here that you've tried already. I'd love to hear your feedback on it because, of course, products work on all of us very, very differently. But I would also like to know, is there something that you'd like me to review for you? And I look forward to being with you guys for another year on YouTube. Remember to follow me on other social media as well. And I do all of this really to help you guys and give you another perspective, another review, some other thoughts as well. Because, I mean, we all want to choose the right products, right? Because if you don't have the right products, you have the wrong products. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video soon. Take care. Bye.